Nietzsche, my dear friend. It's Roland Barthes. How are you?
Ah, Bart. My friend. I am doing well. How are you?
Nietzsche, my friend. Have you heard of the app all the temporals are using in the future? It's called Instagram. I heard it's all the rage.
No, Barthes. Boba is all the rage. Instagram, you say? Never heard of it. Please, enlighten me. What is it? Some sort of digital term for philosophical discourse.
No, it's much more superficial than that. It's a platform for sharing pictures of food, selfies, and cute animals.
Selfies. I fail to see the appeal. What purpose does it serve?
Nietzsche, always the skeptic. Well, I suppose you'll just have to entertain my shenanigans and time travel with me to the year 2023 to find out. What do you say?
I guess. I don't know why I do these things. Alright. I'll go. But, if I find out you've tricked me into some sort of technological trap, I'll never forgive you.
I promise, Nietzsche. It'll be worth it. Meet me at UC Berkeley's Doe Library first thing in the morning.
Okay. I will see you tomorrow.
Look, Nietzsche. There it is. It's Instagram. How exciting.
Okay. I guess I'm slightly interested. But, don't get too excited yet, Barthes. I mean, what's the point of sharing images? How will they ever know if what they say is true or not?
But that's where we agree, Nietzsche. In my essay, the one I wrote in 1967 titled The Death of the Author, I argue that the birth of the reader must be at the cost of the death of the author, and the reader creates the meaning. The same thing applies to Instagram. It seems to me that the images are not meant to be a representation of some absolute truth or reality that the users work to create and share with their followers. That's the beauty of Instagram. It allows everyone to have a voice and a platform to express their individual perspectives and experiences. In a way, it's like that perspectivism that you speak of in your 1873 essay on truth and lies in a non-moral sense.
But Barthes, isn't that dangerous? Allowing everyone to create their own truth could lead to a world where there is no objective truth, where facts are disregarded, and lies are accepted as the norm. Don't you think that without a shared sense of truth, society will become lost in a sea of confusion?
Oh, Nietzsche, always the warrior. The death of the author doesn't mean that there has to be the death of truth. In this world of social media, truth is not fixed or objective. Instead, it's subjective and personal. It's up to each individual to create their own truth. It simply means that truth isn't solely determined by the author's intention or authority. Truth can be found in collective interpretations and perspectives of the readers or viewers. As you wrote in your essay, what then is truth? A mobile army of metaphors, metonyms, and anthropomorphisms. In short, a sum of human relations which have been enhanced, transposed, and embellished, poetically and rhetorically, and which after long use seem firm, canonical, and obligatory to people. It seems to me that on Instagram, the truth is constantly evolving. It's not about finding the absolute truth. It's about engaging in a dialogue and understanding of multiple truths.
I see your point. Perhaps I might have underestimated the power of individual perspective and interpretation. But what about the endless scrolling and constant stream of images? Doesn't it lead to a superficial and distracting culture? Isn't it just a form of narcissism? I mean, people are just creating their own reality and ignoring the world around them.
Oh, Nietzsche, you always have such a bleak outlook. Well, of course it does. But don't you see? On Instagram, everyone is a creator, and every creation is an expression of their individuality. It's a celebration of diversity. The abundance of images can be overwhelming and distracting, but it's up to the user to curate their feed and engage with content that enriches their lives. It's not the platform that dictates what users see, but rather, it's the users who shape the platform. And as for superficiality, I argue in my essay Mythologies, that even the most mundane objects, or images can hold deep cultural significance in meaning. It's up to us to decode and analyze them. So, basically, it's like a never-ending buffet of eye candy. You can feast your eyes on endless pictures of puppies and sunsets, and forget all about the drudgery of everyday life.
I see your point. But what about the danger of being seduced by appearances? In a world where images are everything, and people can be easily deceived.
But that's where your ideas come in, Nietzsche. In your essay, you argue that appearances can be deceiving, but that doesn't mean we should reject them outright. On Instagram, images are not just about appearances, but also about creating meaning and truth. It's like a game of spot the lie. You have to be a master of semiotics and cultural analysis to decode the truth meaning behind each image.
I suppose you're right, Barthes. This new world of social media is a fascinating frontier for exploring the nature of truth and perception.
Indeed. And the beauty of it is that we can both explore our own ideas and learn from each other in this brave new world. Who knew that a bunch of temporals taking pictures of their avocado toast could lead to such deep philosophical discussions?
Indeed, well, you've definitely given me plenty food for thought. I certainly have a new perspective on this Instagram phenomenon we seem to have discovered here. A platform that allows for both individual expression and collective understanding. I can only conclude that there must be more to this technology than what meets the eye.
Exactly, Nietzsche. It seems to me the key is to approach technology with an open mind and a critical eye, in the same ways we approach philosophy and literature. Who knows? Maybe one day, we'll be able to upload our thoughts and perspectives directly onto the platform, and Instagram will become a new form of philosophical discourse. Wouldn't that be something?
Indeed. It seems like we'll have to update our philosophy textbooks to include a chapter on Instagram.
Yes. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll have an Instagram filter that makes us look like Friedrich Nietzsche himself.
I shudder to think of it, Barthes. The world isn't ready for such a handsome profile picture.
Well, Nietzsche, lucky for us, when return home to our proper timelines, the camera is dead, and you killed it.